There is a psychological reason a YouTube channel goes viral. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to dive deep into your viewer's mind to hook them and blow up your channel so that you can get monetized and eventually turn it into your full-time career. Just like I did, which has allowed me to travel the world and make over 6 figures my first year starting this channel. Now, I'm about to break down how the YouTube algorithm actually works.
Once a viewer, you're much more likely to watch another.
How the top YouTubers take advantage of it to get millions of views.
And you'll see this with almost every single big channel you look at.
And how you can too. Because once you understand how to consistently go viral on command, your channel will start to look like this, and before you know it, you'll be sitting down with a silver play button. And yes, this will work for you in 2024. And what I'm about to show you is the exact same strategy that I used to take Joel Kaplan from 6,000 subscribers to over 250,000 in the last year, and grow my own channel from 0 all the way to 20,000 subscribers in under 6 months, all while working only a few hours each day. And it all starts by understanding the YouTube algorithm. This is the YouTube algorithm, and these videos in red are what could destroy your channel. But in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to show you how to use these green ones to blow up your channel fast. You see, there's a little known phenomenon on YouTube called ghost subscribers. Ghost subs happen when you build more than one type of audience on a specific channel. It's when, let's say, a creator makes content about cooking and then suddenly makes content about fitness. Now, you may not think that that's you, but it actually affects around 95% of small channels. And to be honest, it's often the reason why they're stuck getting only a couple hundred views. Because most people misunderstand the algorithm. It's not based on your videos. It's not based on retention or CTR. It's based on each individual viewer. YouTube's ranking system doesn't say, oh, this video has a high AVD and CTR, let's push it more. It says that this specific viewer is most likely to watch this video, so let me show it to them. But this creates a huge problem for creators, and if you're not aware of it, you could easily accidentally kill your channel.
You see, once a viewer watches one of your videos, they're much more likely to watch another. And this goes back to the whole thing where a specific viewer will watch a specific video. You see, once a viewer watches a specific video, they're much more likely to watch another. This is usually because they were interested in the content, and because they were interested, YouTube thinks that they'll be interested in another one. And a lot of times they are, because they enjoyed the first one, right? So they'll click on the second one. However, where a lot of YouTubers go wrong is on the third one, they'll switch styles. So let's say that these first two were cooking videos. Cooking video 1, cooking video 2. If the creator makes a third video that is not a cooking video, then the viewer who watched these 2 videos is less likely to click on it, right? So let's say that they don't click on it. YouTube sees this and says, okay, we'll give it one more shot. We'll see if they like this channel, if they're gonna click on another video. So then YouTube will recommend them one more video just to test if they're a good fit for your channel. And if they don't click on that video, if it's not like a cooking video like one of these 2, they'll probably not click on it still, right? Like let's say this is like a fitness video. Then the person who watches the cooking videos is not gonna click on the fitness video because they're not interested in it. So 2 videos in a row, the viewer has not clicked on, which is a very big problem, because that shows YouTube that this viewer who clicked on these first 2 videos is not a good fit for your channel anymore. And usually that's because the content has changed. So for the next 3 to 6 months, all of these videos that you make are not even gonna get recommended to this viewer who got recommended these and didn't click. YouTube's like, okay, we'll give it a break. We'll let him watch some other videos, stuff that he's actually interested in, not this channel. But what that means for you is you've lost a viewer. You've lost someone who was watching your videos, who enjoyed your content, just because the content wasn't consistent, which is a very easy thing to fix. Typically, there's around 3 to 6 month view cycles. So every 3 months, YouTube will retry this channel for your audience and see if it'll be a good fit again. But you don't want to wait 3 months for your video to get recommended to that same viewer. You want every single video to be recommended to them. And the big test here is that if you miss 2 videos in a row, then that viewer is not going to get recommended to anything else. And even worse than just not having them watch your videos, that person could have subscribed to you. So they could just be a dead subscriber who's not even getting recommended your content anymore, and therefore is pushing down the stats when your videos first get launched, which is a very bad thing because, you know, YouTube looks at those stats. On a healthy channel, those stats will help push that video out to a broader audience because YouTube sees it and it's like, oh wow, this video is doing great. All his subscribers love it. Let me push it out to a broader audience. But if there's a dead viewer who's not even getting recommended your videos, then YouTube's gonna see that and be like, this video isn't that good. We shouldn't push it out to a broader audience. And that's why you'll see a lot of small channels saying that they've been shadow banned on YouTube. Like, you know, my content isn't getting the reach that it used to. But this is exactly why. It's because their content was so different that they have subscribers now that don't watch their content. And now those subscribers are holding them back from making viral videos. But fortunately, there is an easy way to fix this, and once you understand it, you can really have every single video have the potential to blow up and get millions of views. And doing this will allow you to get monetized and consistently grow your channel until one day you wake up and you're a full-time YouTuber. And then you can do what you love every single day.
To achieve this, you have to think of YouTube like a book. And right now, this is what most of your book titles would look like. But the best books in the world are about one topic. For example, this book about how to master yourself, this one about how to make money, and this one about how to get fit. These are some of the most famous books of all time. And I'm telling you right now, your YouTube channel should be run the exact same way. For example, my channel would probably be titled How to Grow on YouTube. Chapter 1 could be how to come up with great video ideas. Chapter 2 could be how to make amazing thumbnails, and chapter 3 could be how to edit a viral video. These chapters, also known as your videos, need to relate to the title and topic of the book. If they don't, then they shouldn't be in there. So every single time that you write a new chapter or make a new video, you need to ask yourself, does it contribute to the title and topic of your book? And if you do this, your YouTube channel will be consistent and your viewers will always come back for more. But there is a catch. This only works for a while, because making one style of content just isn't enough anymore. And if you don't understand the YouTube view cycle, it will be impossible for you to have any long-term success. Because the best YouTubers understand when it's a good time to change styles, just like Mr. Beast did here, here, and here. So in the next 7 minutes, I'm gonna show you the 3-step process that will tell you when to switch a style and why. Because when you know how to switch styles correctly, you'll almost never fall off, and people will wonder how you grew your channel so fast that they'll think you bought subscribers.
This is what people think a successful YouTube channel looks like, but it actually looks like this. There are constant up and downs when starting a YouTube channel, and every single person goes through them. Yes, even Mr. Beast, his channel had tons of up and downs. His views flatlined for a while, and you'll see this with almost every single big channel you look at. And by the way, I learned this concept that I'm about to share from my good friend Leroy. He's a phenomenal strategist. He has millions of views across his clients' accounts, and he's just a really great guy overall. So big shout out to him for giving me this information, because it's changed the way I think about YouTube, and I'm excited to share it with you. So because YouTube channels have a natural up and down cycle, there is gonna be months where you feel like you are doing everything wrong, like nothing is working. But the most common reason why channels go through these little pitfalls is because of a little known phenomenon called audience fatigue. So I'm gonna redraw this and show you how it works. These are 8 videos of the same exact style. This is video 1, challenge video, video 2, challenge video, 3, challenge video, 4, challenge video, 5, challenge video, 6, 7, 8. All in the same exact style. So what's gonna happen is a viewer is gonna watch this one. Viewer's gonna be like, okay, I like this one. That's a great video. I'm extremely happy I watched that, and I'm gonna come back for more, right? So video 2, they're also gonna be happy because it's still super new in their mind. They're gonna be like, this is great, this is exactly what I signed up for. And probably in video 3 and 4 as well. But the problem that we see happening is around video 5, 6, 7, people are gonna start being like, this is the same thing I already saw. I've watched 4 of these videos and they're pretty much all exactly the same. They're gonna do that for 6, they're gonna be like, I mean, I guess I can watch it. It's a good video. It's what I signed up for, but I just wish there was something new. And then on video 7, the viewer is going to start being like, this is the same thing. It's the same thing. And video 8, probably not even gonna watch the video. And this is a phenomenon called audience fatigue. A really good example of this is a channel called Joshua Mayo. He had some phenomenal videos in the finance space that did millions and millions of views. And it was a completely new style when he launched it. His really relaxed way of talking about finance. It was really good and people loved it. However, he kept making that same exact style of content over and over and over again, and oftentimes recycling similar information. Eventually, the viewers got tired of watching it. They experienced audience fatigue, and this exact thing happened on his channel. And now he's getting 20, 30,000 views a video, even though he's making the same exact style of content. It's still the same thing that got him millions of views. Nothing in the actual production process has changed. In fact, his videos have gotten better. However, there's been no real innovation in the style, and viewers are just tired of the same old thing. You can also notice this happening on my own channel, Amplify. But because I know how this concept works, I know how to fix it. And what is the way to fix it? Simply adding more styles. It should still be about the same topic. It should still be able to be a chapter in your book. However, you can just write it slightly differently. You can just make the videos in a different style. For example, here I am on a whiteboard. This is a new style. I did this on the iceberg video on my channel not too long ago, and that video did great. It's all about testing different video lengths, different ways to present information, or different ways to entertain your audience. This way, the audience never gets bored, they never experience this audience fatigue, and everything is kept fresh.
But the way to test these styles is do it before your channel has a problem, because around 75% of new styles will fail, and usually only around 25% stick. And there is a system that I'm about to share with you that I use to find new styles that not only work, but grow your audience exponentially. And it is so powerful that when I implemented it into my client Joel Kaplan's channel, he grew from 6,000 to 250,000 subscribers. It looks like this.
When you are testing out your channel, you are constantly testing new formats. So if we take a look at this, we're testing out format 1A. It's red, meaning it did not work. Then we test out for video 2, 1B. It did okay. It got a couple thousand views, but nothing crazy. And then we test out 1C. Again, same thing, just it did all right. It did okay. And again, these are all different styles. So 1A is one style, 1B is one style, 1C is one style, 1D is one style. And 1D, we did it and it worked. The 4th video we posted did great. And then what happens when we figure that out is we doubled down on that style that did really well. And then we have 1D that did phenomenal. We have 1D that did phenomenal. We have 1D that did phenomenal. And lastly, 1D that did phenomenal. So stage 1 is the experimentation phase. This is how you should experiment when you're first launching your channel. You should try out a bunch of different stuff to see what works, right? I mean, if you keep making the same content that doesn't work over and over again, it makes sense that you're, not able to get the views that you want. But if you're testing a bunch of different new styles, you're eventually gonna hit on something that is going to give you the views that you want and hit on a style that your audience truly wants to watch. And once we find that, we move on to stage 2, right? And this is where most channels get super excited because they found a style that works. And this is where a lot of people mess up because this is where audience fatigue comes in, right? So if you're doing 1D, 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 eventually 1D is gonna run out and it's gonna be hard to maintain that style and keep people interested. And that's why we don't just stick with 1D, 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 because eventually people are gonna stop watching it. So we have to predict that. We have to know that that's going to happen beforehand. And then we move on to stage 3, which is extremely important because if you don't do stage 3, your channel is going to slowly die. So how do we do stage 3? We have 1D, we still use the style that already worked, right? We're not just switching everything up immediately. We're predicting that 1D is going to eventually get boring to our audience if we don't mix it up. So what we're doing is we're adding in another style to test it out. So let's say we posted video 1D, obviously did great because that style is working. And then we post a different style of video. We post 1E and it does all right. It does okay. It gets less views than the 1Ds. So that's fine. We go back to 1D. We do another 1D, another 1D. And then we test it out. We do 1E again in stage 4. Doesn't work this time. Clearly our audience doesn't like that style. And then we do another video for 1D, obviously does well. And then we test out style 1F and 1F hits. It's great. It does even better than 1D. Now we have 2 styles that we know are gonna work for our channel. So we have 1D, 1F, and then we post another 1D. And how your channel should look after this, it should likely be 1D, 1F, 1D, 1F, right? Mixing it up. And that way your audience, because you're separating the styles, it's not just 1D, 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 it's like 1D, 1F, and then eventually, 1G, 1H, other styles that you land on working, right? Eventually you'll have a collection of a ton of different styles that you can mix and match together, and then you can just keep using 1D for years and people won't get bored of it because it's not every single video, right? There's variety in your channel. However, you're still talking about, the actual thing that your channel is about. It's just a different way to present the information, just like I'm doing here on this whiteboard.
But Lyndon, what styles do I actually make? Now, the styles you make can vary a ton, but there is one YouTube rule that I follow to consistently find find viral styles that I use to blow up my own channels and my clients. And by the way, if you make over $1 million a year and you want us to help you build your YouTube channel from scratch into an organic acquisition machine, then book a call with our team below and we'll see how we can help you. And if you don't make over $1 million a year, we have a completely free YouTube course that shows you everything that you need to grow from 0 to 100,000 subscribers this year. That'll also be in the description. There's no catch. It's completely free, so go check it out. Back to the video. You see, I was once like you. I would see something that's working, like a certain style or a video, and I would just copy it on my own channel. I thought if it worked for them, then why wouldn't it work for me? But I had been lied to. And so have you. Little did I know that all of the big YouTubers were hiding one secret. Almost every single industry-leading creator pioneered their way there. They didn't copy anyone else. Styles, just like videos, ideas, and thumbnails, all get saturated if they're used too much. They get done over and over again, and each time someone uploads, even if the video is phenomenal, it'll get less views because the audience who is going to watch that video already has. Mr. Beast even said this, that the next Mr. Beast will make content completely different from me. And on YouTube, there is a rule that I live by, and it's that new is always better than being better. But obviously, coming up with new ideas is very difficult, and I'm about to show you how you can take these proven ideas that are literally proven to get views and take them into a new market where they've never been seen before.
So if you've watched this video on my channel, you already know about niche comparison theory and how powerful it is for ideas, but I want to show you a different way to use it. Right here, we have style 1 for niche 1, style 1 for niche 2. So these are two separate niches. These could be like, let's say SMMA, drop shipping, could be cooking, fitness, whatever, right? And then you have the styles that typically go with these niches. And then you have your channel over here. Like I'm gonna use my channel for an example. Let's say Amplify views is over here. And then we have like, you know, Alex Hormozi style and then Iman Gaji style. What I can do is I can actually take those styles from those other niches. Like, you know, Alex Hormozi's in business. He has a very unique style. It's kind of exactly what I'm doing right now, actually. And the sit down talking head parts of my videos are very similar to Iman Gaji's, right? So you can see I took those styles from other niches where they were already proven to work. So you could look at, for example, Jordan Bound. He's in the dropshipping niche. He did a style where he launched a completely free dropshipping course. That video did like, I think like 2 million views, 1.5 million views, something like that. Ridiculous. So what did I do? I took that style from the dropshipping niche and I did it on my own channel in the YouTube growth niche. There's so many people that you can take styles from, like Mr. Beast, Mr. Who's the Boss. There's so many guys who are in separate niches than you. You don't want to look at people in your own niche, by the way. You know, I would not want to look at like Film Booth or Hayden Hillier-Smith or any of the bigger guys in my niche because they've already done that for my niche. But no one has taken these other proven styles from other niches and brought them back to my own niche where there's virtually no competition. And you can do this with anyone. You could even take my own style, like take the Amplify View style and then use the Amplify View style on a tech channel. That would do amazing. Or use the Amplify View style in business or whatever niche you want to take it in. You can also mix and match different styles. Like for example, in this video, I'm mixing the Iman Gaji style and I'm mixing the Alex Hormozi style. So right now we're doing Alex Hormozi, but we're about to go back to Iman.
You find these styles all over, and one of the best places to look isn't even on YouTube. Mr. Beast's most successful videos were all taken from game shows on TV. You've probably seen his Squid Game video, one of the most popular videos of all time. Where do you think he got that? He got it from Netflix. The best YouTubers in the world understand that this platform is still a small little island in the grand ocean of entertainment and education. And there are millions of ideas, styles, and videos that have yet to be made and are literally waiting for you to go out and make them go viral. This is truly one of the most valuable pieces of information that I can give you, and I guarantee that some of you will take this and start a new channel that will grow to multiple millions of subscribers in the next couple of years. We don't need more copycats on YouTube. We need people to innovate. And that's exactly why I put together the free course, because I believe that everyone should have equal access to education. And I believe the point of education is to make the whole market go forward. You know, you see all these YouTubers charging $300, $500, even like $1,000 for a course. It's ridiculous. That information should be free. And that's why I put together my course, which has over 20 hours of content showing you everything that you need to go from 0 to 100,000 subscribers. And I give it all away for free. We go over ideation, title, thumbnail, advanced YouTube theories, editing, scripting, literally all of it, giving everything away for free and even teaching you how to make money from your YouTube channel from day one. I'll leave that link in the description and the pinned comment. So if you want to start a YouTube channel in 2024, go ahead and check it out. Thank you and have a great day.